Welcome everyone. Today we are going to be crafting a Thanksgiving ornament using a wooden vintage spool, some old jewelry. We're going to be talking about gratitude, and I hope you'll stick around to the end because I want to give you a tour of my Be Thankful, Be Grateful Thanksgiving tree that's in my dining room. So we got a lot to cover. Let's get to work. Let's get this ornament started. Today's graphic image came from Heartlandmix over on Etsy, and I had to kind of search a little bit because I had this in my download library since 2018 is when I purchased it, so I had to look back to see where I found it. But there's a link to that shop below, so you can grab this image if you like. And it's a picture of, I'm going to say, a vintage postcard. And so what I did here, after I downloaded this, I just on my computer, my desktop, and my printer, I just clicked over to print, and you get a lot of options, like, an 8x10, a 5x7, the size you want to print it. And this is a 3x5 size, and it turned out just perfectly. So I thought that worked out really good. And what I'm going to do here now, I printed on cardstock, by the way, is I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of a rough cut, nothing fancy yet. Just kind of cut our image out a little bit. And what I like to do whenever using graphic images in my projects is make them a little bit stronger. Just a piece of cardstock just doesn't really hold up. So I'm going to just take my glue stick here, and this piece we roughly cut out, let's glue up the back. Now, all of you out there who watch my videos all the time, you probably are thinking I sound like a broken record at this point because I'm always telling you how to firm up your images when you're using them in your art. So you guys have my permission. You can cover your ears. And for those of you who are new, I'll run through this real quick for you, okay? So now I'm just going to lay this down on a little scrap of cardstock. I just chose black. You can grab anything. The idea is just to kind of get a double piece of paper here. Okay, let that dry. I like to let it dry a little bit, and I have one ready for us that I did earlier. And okay, you guys can uncover your ears now. Okay, so let's cut this out. And right here at the bottom it says, "May the fruit of honest labor bring joy to you and your neighbor." So I like that, and I'm going to keep that. So let me just kind of carefully cut that out first and set it aside. We'll go back to that. And let's cut out this adorable little lady here. And I think this is a good time for me to go into my gratitude portion of the video. It took me a long time to start this channel. I had to really get the courage to do it. And let's face it, putting yourself and your art out there into the world, it's really scary. I'll be honest with you. And it's not for the weak of heart. And so, I did it because, let's cut this out too. Sorry, I'm interrupting my gratitude speech here. And this little welcome Thanksgiving. I'm not going to use it maybe for this project, but you know me, I save everything. So anyway, let's get back to our gratitude. So anyway, the reason I started my channel was just for my love of crafting and my love of sharing it. And when I got up this morning, I had 1,000 subscribers. And I can't even believe it, you guys. I really can't. And you're legit subscribers. You guys are creative. You love being inspired. The feedback that I get back from you in the comments is, it's just so kind and so supportive. And I just want you to know that it just makes me feel really proud. And it just makes me want to be better. It really does. And so if you're watching this right now, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From my heart to yours. All right, so let us finish cutting out this little girl and getting her ready to put her on an ornament. I love cutting. It's really relaxing. Okay, there. She looks good. So let's grab a little bit of distress ink. This is just the tea dye. It's my go-to, as you can see. It's very well loved. And we're going to ink her up a little around the edges. Give her a little vintage feel, a little finished feel. She has a beautiful face. Okay. All right. Now, I think she's good. She's good and firm here, but I kind of want to add another touch. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little craft stick here from the craft store. And look, putting that cardstock on the back also gives your work a really nice finished look. I'm going to take the craft stick. We're just going to glue it on right there, right down the middle. This is going to be the support that she needs to hold her together for years to come. Okay, I'd say she's in pretty good shape. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, next thing we're going to do is pick out a spool of thread for the base of this ornament. Now, you probably are asking yourself, why does somebody need this many spools? And you know, that's a very, very good question. And the only answer I have to that is you go to a garage sale and you see this for $1. I mean, you can't leave that there. You just got to take it. So I think that's just happened to me, you know, more than it needs to be happening. So, you know, it just keeps adding up here. So let me find something. I used gray on the last one. That's pretty. I'm going to go with that. Let me move these out of the way. Yeah, all those garage sales and flea markets, they'll get you. Okay, if you got a little thread here that wants to be a bit unruly, I'm just going to put like a little dab of glue there and hold it down. Okay. Okay, so now I didn't plan this, but it happened to me on the last one. I was a little surprised, is that this little craft stick just went right in the spool, like perfectly. So, you know, I'm going to go with that. That was just a pretty good coincidence, but I needed it to I didn't know how I was really going to glue it in. So this is just a little block of wood. Let me lower this just a little bit. That I found this at Amazon. It's like a 3/4 inch little block. And all I'm going to do, a little glue here and a little glue on the bottom, and we're going to just put that there to firm that up. So a little bit on the back here, a little bit on the bottom, and squish it in right there on that craft stick, like so. And she's not going anywhere, right? Not anytime soon anyway. Let me come back up here a little bit. Okay, so next up, you know what, let's do this. Let's get this little piece ready. Remember, this came off the bottom of the postcard. And I know a lot of you have a real keen eye, and you probably noticed that I cut off like a little bit of her feet. Well, I didn't get too worried about it because that's going to be covered up anyway. So I didn't get too upset about that. Let's just clean this up a little bit, make it kind of straight. And I'm going to ink up the edges of this too. Okay. All right, that's ready. And then it's just a little tiny scrap of lace. And wouldn't that be cute? Like, we'll put it around her apron. That's what we're going to do. Like, decorate her. I don't know what's coming off on this thing. There it goes. Okay, got to push it in there. That little tip thing was wanting to pop off. Okay, so let's kind of lay this in, going all the way around. There, so her little apron is decorated. And like I did on the last one, I just laid this right there. That cute little poem. Okay. See, she's coming together pretty quick here. Now, this is just a piece of tree garland. This is vintage. The new stuff works just as well. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to put this on all the way around here. Kind of squish it in. I found that squishing it in like this makes it look a little fuller. And if I put a little bit on top of there, I can just tap that in and hide all that back there too. Okay, looking cute. Let's grab some black ribbon and make a bow. I just had the black out because I used it for the last one, but I think it'll be cute on there. Nice little contrast with that teal. Let me get this glue off my fingers so I can work. Now my Thanksgiving tree that I'm going to show you here in a second. At Michael's, I bought a 7.5-foot pencil tree. And what I love about it is it's really tall, so it has, you know, it's substantial in size, but yet it's just narrow, and it'll just fit in any corner, and it doesn't take up, you know, a whole bunch of floor space. So I've really enjoyed it, and I take it out at Halloween, and I cover it with all of my vintage Halloween ornaments and decorations. And then I transfer it over to Thanksgiving, and then I transfer it over to Christmas with my vintage Shiny Brights and other vintage ornaments. And I really get a lot of mileage out of that tree. All right, let's grab some bling real quick. I got the bling coming out. I haven't brought this out in a while, so let me see. You know what? Wow, this was the first one I picked up out of here, but that like really goes pretty with that spool. I don't know, I may have to, that one's awfully pretty too. Where'd that go? I'm going with that one. Yeah, I didn't even realize I had the same color in there. The backs of these old vintage earrings. Just grab here. That's my little wire cutters. Sometimes I cut them off, sometimes I don't. Sometimes they come off easy and sometimes they don't. But sometimes if you just kind of go back and forth a little bit, you kind of work them off there. There. Got it. And you get that bulk out of there. So these will lay down better for you. I love these little vintage earrings. I've been finding them at the flea market. Sometimes they don't even have a mate. You know, you just find one. But I always am grateful to find just one. Okay. Let's take our ribbon we made, pop it right in there. And let's see how this is going to glue on. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Just hot glue on the back. I could use a jewelry glue like E6000 or Gorilla on this too. But we want some instant gratification, so we're going with our hot glue right now. Okay. Look at how sweet. I think she needs a little glitter. Let me get that out. Okay, just grabbing a little bit of Mod Podge here. How about we're going to glitter up her hat, the bow on her apron, strap on her apron. I think she had a little apron showing right there. Okay, let's grab our glitter, give it a sprinkle, and now she is all beautiful and sparkly. There, aren't these cute? Cute little shelf sitter, or in this one, I actually glued a piece of ribbon so I could hang her on my Thanksgiving tree. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. This Thanksgiving, I am truly grateful for each of you. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a lot of Christmas videos coming. Enjoy the tree tour, and a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. See you soon.